Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good afternoon, everyone. We are waiting for our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dr. Hendrik, to join the session today. So basically, today we have 6 teams will be presenting their business ideas. They will be given 3 minutes, 5 minutes to pitch their business ideas. And the way they're presenting is up to their team's passion and strength. So some of them may just talk, some of them may come up with some kind of video. So it's really up to their creativity. And for your information, last time, the first day, our pitching session has exceeded time, like it ended at 3 p.m. So feel free to leave if you need to go to other engagement. We also have students from IIUM requesting to watch this session. Whoever you are, welcome. So to all the judges, I already copied and pasted the link on the chat. So just feel free to go to the chat and fill in the form later. So how to do the evaluation? First, write down your name. Second, choose the presenter according to the group number, which will be announced before the presentation begin. But don't worry if you miss a group, because you can always feel free to ask in the chat box. Third, we would like to request you to switch off your video during the presentation because some students are using their personal data to access this platform. Fourth, mirror link is also provided on the chat just in case you want to explore on the platform that we are currently using. Just make sure you don't accidentally delete anything on the platform. So finally, we would love to request you to switch on your video during Q&A session. Let's just start this by listening to our judges. So first of all, I would like to let everyone know that we have our judges from industry, Mr. Wan Muhammad Farhan, Wan Muhammad Fuad. We also have our tech senior manager from Magic, Mr. Tan Yi Seng. We have CEO from Foxy Mojo, Mr. Tasha Alias. We have our general manager from Unit Utama Solution, Encik Azhari Omar. So from the UUM side, we have Prof. Chandra, the Director for Cooperative and Entrepreneurship Development Institute, SEDI. We have Dr. Masita Misiran, Deputy Director Center for Testing, Measurement and Appraisal, SEDMA. We also have Dr. Muhammad Muazzam Musa from School of Economics, Finance and Banking. Welcome everyone. Thank you for making time to contribute in this event. We have a special appearance today from the School of Computing's Dean, Professor Dr. Huda Ibrahim, and also our Honorable Deputy Vice Chancellor, Student Affairs and Alumni UUM, Dr. Hendrik. So while waiting for Dr. Hendrik to join, let's just have a chit-chatting. I would like to invite our judges to say something, some kind of introduction about yourself, motivational insights, or some experience for about 1 to 3 minutes. Without further delay, I would like to invite Mr. Tan Yi Seng from Magic to say something to us.
Sure. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm the tech lead from Magic, so I'm leading a technology team inside Magic. We build software for our internal usage, and also we are opening the software as an open source now for the ecosystem use. So these are software like you can look for fundings around Malaysia. You can look for resources like which co-working space that can help you, who are the mentors. So please make use of all these the digital tools that we build. You can access them from a Magic website. Yeah. So Magic is based in Cyberjaya. It's a government agency under MOSTI, Ministry of Science and Technology and Innovations. So as you know, we just run the My Hackathon in Malaysia together with Cradles, and there's many more interesting initiatives will be rolled out this year 2021. So let's not get stopped by the COVID pandemic, right? There's still a lot of things we can do online, and I wish you guys all the best in this hackathon. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yi Seng. Now we have Dr. Hendrik in the house. Thank you very much for making time. So the rest of the judges, I'm going to get back to you later, okay? Again, welcome. Very good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to UUM GIG Hackathon 2021. You are currently watching live business pitching session by 50 tech entrepreneurship students. We are very happy to have our Deputy Vice Chancellor Students Affairs Alumni UUM, Dr. Hendrik, and the Dean for School of Computing, Professor Dr. Huda Ibrahim. Thank you very much, everyone, for making time to contribute to this small event. UUM GIG Hackathon is a 14 weeks virtual science bootcamp for 50 tech entrepreneurship students, applying design thinking and UX sketching techniques. Out of 50 students, 7 are international students, and 5 are currently in other countries. For us, this is a historical moment because we have our Dean and Deputy Vice Chancellors to participate in a class activity like this. So therefore, we would like to invite our School of Computing Dean, Professor Dr. Huda Ibrahim, to give a welcoming speech. Over to you, Prof. Huda.
Okay, thank you, Latidia. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, very loud and clear.
The picture is, I don't know, it happened again. It's okay. It's okay, Latidia? Just proceed. Yeah,
Just
okay.
now, but we move now.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe the connection over here is not very good today, this afternoon, so it's okay. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good afternoon to everyone. And first of all, I would like to welcome our Honorable Deputy Chancellor of Student Affairs and Alumni, Associate Professor Dr. Hendrik Lamsali, for being present in our humble event, GIG Hackathon 2021. We are very honored to have you joining us in today's event. And there will be a presentation, a pitching from our students about technology and entrepreneurship, which we agree today that is one of the very important agenda for our university. We also welcome our honorable judges from the industry and also from the academic who make time to be with us, even though we are only a small technology entrepreneur wannabe community in northern Malaysia. As a Dean of School of Computing, I believe there is a marriage of creativity, innovation, and technology that technology creators should give values not only by developing an app, but also by being able to make people's life easier and also to create disruptive jobs in the market. So thus nurturing and building up the talent of IT entrepreneurs is very, very critical for UM to support the country's aim in producing technology creator, developer, not just user. IT entrepreneur course is very important and it is one of the focus on cultivating entrepreneurial mindset to the students. So it is our hope to see more technology entrepreneurs contribute to the nation, and we want to follow these talents to the right platform for the future work ecosystem. So this is the beginning, and thank you everyone. All the best for the pitching today. Back to you, Latidia.
Thank you, Prof. Huda. Now I'm going to request our Deputy Vice Chancellor to share some motivational insights to our students. Welcome, Dr. Hendrik. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Idiawati. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, testing. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Idiawati, Professor Huda, Dean of SOC, all the panels, industry speakers, judges, and all participants. Thank you for inviting me. I think this is, for me, timely. If you look at what happened in the world today, everybody moving towards entrepreneurship, and we have so many things to talk about gig economy as well as the concept of hackathon itself. I think the concept of hackathon is not something new. If you look at the world, we have famous hackathon program. For example, the Hack Zurich. If you're familiar with Hack Zurich, and then we also have the TechCrunch. I think every year they organize it, TechCrunch in New York. And then we have so many other popular, famous hackathon program. For example, Hack MIT, Hack Hack NYC. And in Asia, we have so many hack as well. In Malaysia, if I'm not mistaken, last year, MDEC together with RISE They organize, I think, one of the biggest hackathon in the country. And what we have here, although smaller in scale, but I think it served the purpose of try to find best talent, especially in relation to gig economy as well as entrepreneurship mindset. And I would like to also commend the collaboration between SOC as well as SEDI, UUM, together to organize this event. I hope all participants will benefit from all the comment and from this program. I'm sure we have so many good panelists, so many good judges, and input from industry players as well. So all the best, guys. Please come up with so many good ideas. I'm sure some of the ideas maybe we can try to make it happen, and maybe in the long run we can commercialize your idea into and take it to the next level. So thank you, Dr. Diawati. Thank you all industry judges and all participants. Back to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hendrik. Now we would love to hear some words from our judges. We had Mr. Yi saying just now, and now we would like to invite Mr. Atasha alias from Foxy Mojo to say something. Over to you, Atasha.
Thank you, Dr. Idea and UUM for having me. It is my absolute pleasure to be part of UUM GIG. I think this is a great initiative to produce the next generation of entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur myself, advisor, mentor, speaker locally and internationally, I've had the privilege to spend a lot of time with entrepreneur investors and chief executive from small startups to large organizations. I realized that being a journalist entrepreneur is more than just making money. I'm not saying that money is not important. Money is important for you to sustain yourself and your family, etc. But the journey of an entrepreneur is about, like Prof. Huda mentioned today, is about changing the world and make the world a better place so people can live better. So you found something that is not right in the society, maybe in the business process, and you want to make it right. So every day when you wake up in the morning, you're so passionate, you want to fight for it because the community is so close to your heart, because you want to make meaning. And logically, if you happen to change the world, if you happen to make someone's life better, you eventually will make money because they love your solutions. They will subscribe to it. Right? So secondly, I realized that life is not just about work. I mean, many people, many business leaders spend 15 hours a day. Work hard is important. Work smart is important. But you don't necessarily have to sacrifice your time with family, friends. You need to be able to give yourself an ample time to build a solid foundation. And lastly, when you build your business, you need to benchmark against the world's best to improve yourself. It's not necessarily you have to beat the number one in the world, but you can be probably number one in your area. Let's take example, maybe pastry chef. You know Dominic Ansel is one of the best in the world, basically. You don't have to be Dominic Ansel. What you can do is be number one pastry chef maybe in Kedah. And eventually if they like you, you be number one in Malaysia, number one in the region, and you can be the number one. I think that's my piece of advice as a start today. Thank you.
Thank you for the very insightful speech, Atasha. Now we would like to invite Mr. Wan Muhammad Farhan Wan Muhammad from MDEC to say something.
Hello. Hi everyone. Morning. Good afternoon. Thank you, Idia. I would like to thank UUM for having us today. I think my Idia and Atasha is my colleague from MDEC before, and on behalf of MDEC, I think and government agencies as well, like Magic, my colleague Mr. Tan. I think all of us here in all these government agencies are here for think the next few weeks, few months, or years, just know that there are a lot of government agencies assistants ready to assist all of you guys to build up your businesses. Be it in the hello, can you hear me? Okay, sorry, I thought I lost you there. Be it in tech, be it in small SMEs, or so I think what I would like to also share is that I'm not sure. I've been informed in the last session that this is a computer science class, right, Dr. Idea? So I'm assuming that the groups that you've built today is within your groups and within this one course. But what I would like to suggest, I know that for this time for the time being, the group that you have right now is small because they are just in your class, but in real life, in real businesses, technology and business cut across industries. So I think UUM can lead in this area. So your computer science faculty and students should be given the opportunity to work across other faculties as well. You know, you should engage your international business students classes or engineering, or I don't know if you have other classes, maybe in literature or history, because I think if you have that engagement with other parties, you will have a different perspective, and from there you would know that the solution that you are going to provide may not come from something that you know, because eventually for the computer science students, your skills, your computing skills, your programming skills is there to help everyone out there to change. Is this
We are losing you, Farhan.
domain expertise. No? Here,
Hello,
I
Farhan.
think my line is quite bad here. Yeah.
Okay now. It's okay
Can you
now.
hear me now?
Yes, yes.
So my message is that try to go outside your group, you know, engage with other students, other faculties to find and help us and ideas. Thank you.
Thank you, Farhan. Thank you very much for the insight. At this point of time, mostly our students are from School of Computing, but we also have students from School of Governance and also Multimedia. So that is a very good point there. And I think Prof. Chandra is smiling. He got an idea already. Right now, without further delay, we would like to invite Encik Azhari Omar to give us some speech. Over to you, Azhari.
Thank you very much, Dr. Idea. I thought you want to pass to Dr. Chandra first because he's smiling. So hold on, let me on my video first. Okay. All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And very good afternoon to all of you. And first of all, thank you for UUM for inviting me to be a judge. This is my second day in hackathon. And I think today's group should be much better than the previous one. Then I'm very surprised that a lot of students they have a brilliant idea. There's a very great idea that we can translate to the commercial. Whether is the whatever they present is really a concept, but it can be transformed to the commercial parts, commercial product. So as a IT arm for UUM, especially for the commercial parts, USB are committed to help the student. If you want to continue to commercial product, then USB can and can help and can provide some platform for the student to grow better in the commercial. That's all for today. Then we just wait and see how exciting of these students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chandari. Now we would love to hear some words from Professor Dr. Chandra, SETI Director. Over to you, Dr. Chandra.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much, Dr. Idia. I think it's a big challenge for us at UUM to come up with entrepreneurs because basically I've been here for quite some time. We tend to get entrepreneurs who are into lifestyle business, doing trading and very less usage of technology and innovation. Now, let me be frank. So one of the direction of the higher education ministry is producing more and more tech. They call it embedding technology and innovation into business. So I really find this program to be a very wonderful program to jumpstart an incubator that we are building at SEDI. So if we can get good talents, I believe in the first session, I already identified a few talents. So today's session, we would like to put them into our incubator. Right from this incubator, we want to channel them towards MDEC and MAGIC and even other organizations that can fund, give them a seed funding for their venture. So this is a very, very good start. And I have to hit what Mr. Farhan said. I think to be an entrepreneur, you don't need to belong in any of the discipline. You can come from any other discipline. Even I was talking to a friend, what can an Islamic business school graduate do in terms of tech startup? They can even look at apps that can actually look at division of harta pusaka and so on using system Faraid. And these are the things that playing in my mind. So I think this is a very, very good start. And I spoke to Prof. Hendrik about this. So I hope that my team here can hold the students after finishing this and bring them higher before sending them to the agencies outside there that are under MEDEC. So those are my inspiration. Thank you very much, Dr. Idia.
Thank you, Prof. Chandra. Now we would love to hear something from Dr. Masita Misiran from SETMA. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Idia. Thank you very much for having me here. Okay, actually, I really excited to be here because I really love to see how idea grow. Okay, so I hope this is a good platform to do just that. And the most important part, especially once you have the idea, keep on nurturing the idea, even though you may find that it's not feasible from right now. But in the future, it may become feasible and it may become deliverables. Okay, that is something that you need to look forward. And please make full use of all the platform given to you, especially from Prof. Chandra Sedi, and also we have Magic around here, and then we have also all the entrepreneurs coming around. So it is a very good support for you guys. Take the best possible ways to utilize all these platform for you. Over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Masita. Now, last but not least, we will love to hear from Dr. Muhammad Muazzam Musa. Over to you.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. First of all, I would like to just talk a bit about what is entrepreneurs in the digital age right now. And I hope all the students here are aware what actually is different entrepreneurs in 5 years and entrepreneurs now and future. As I said in the previous thing, is all about how you use data. Whether you are background science or background is business or even in economy, like my school of economic finance and banking, right now is the age of data. So how you manipulate the data and how you make money out of it, it is important. Right now, many of the students need exposure, how actually to apply jobs or how they can earn money. So basically, that is already changing. That's why we have this gig hackathon to actually expose students to the potential ways of making money, like building up apps and like afterwards, because we have a research done, right, with Dr. Idia and myself, we want to expose all the students in UUM to actually know what is a startup is. Starting from there, and how students can develop their ideas and to monetize those ideas. Maybe some of them don't realize that becoming a YouTuber can make money, but you need to understand the characteristic of data. How can you get people to come in? What words to be used? So any students here has the potential to become digital entrepreneurs, startup companies. Just understand the changes is happening. So thank you very much to Idia. All the best to all participants. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, Dr. Muaizam. Now, I would like to remind the presenters, you have the maximum 10 minutes to do your pitching. So without further delay, I would like to invite the first presenter, which is Group 8, Uni Turbo Puzzle. So this is Group 8. Over to you, Group 8.
Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Tari, our Dean School of Marketing, Dr. Ibrahim, our people judges, Madam Fiona, and my fellow friends. Today, my team and I meet company about this idea regarding an ad called we have prepared a video regarding our app. Without wasting our time, I'd like you to enjoy our video. I hope you enjoy our video. Now we will be honored to have some Q&A session. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to invite our judges, whoever wants to go first, to ask question.
Can I? Okay. Hi. Thank you for the presentation. So for the students of UUM, right? Do they have money to pay for the service? That's one. Number two is that how do you plan to get the person who deliver your goods on board? How do you validate that?
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, regarding the service, we have very which the student can afford to pay that. And for the deliver for the person who will deliver our goods, we will have our we will have our team to have a form that we will give to all the students that would be pleased to enjoy our team and be the deliver person. Thank you.
Atik, do you want to say something? Maybe on the yes, on the getting Turbo Warrior to be on.
Okay, so do you everybody can hear me, right? So how to take for Turbo? So the Turbo Warrior will be selected based on their honesty, courage, and effort by Teddy, and they will be paid monthly for the first 6 months. Later, we will think about how to grow the application function to get more revenue so that the student can be paid based on how many passes they spend. For example, equity 30% for us to maintain the system plus 70% for the Turbo Warrior. So in order how we get the Turbo Warrior, of course, they will see the such as our commercial poster or in media social, and they can come to our team and register their details, and we have some like simple interview. That's all.
Thank you, Nurin and Atik for trying.
Thank you.
I have a questions. Yeah. So, have you done the validation so far? Like, because you try to build apps, but let's say if you don't get programmers in your team and stuff like that, how's your plan to validate this business model? Hello.
I will answer the question.
Okay, sure.
Okay, for the programmer, we haven't explored on that yet. Thank you, judges, for helping us look on that angle.
So my idea is probably just some suggestion. Probably you can use WhatsApp first. Try to set up a groups and try to do it manually. See if there's a need or not from the students before you jump into the building the full-fledged applications. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Tan.
Yeah, thanks.
Can I add something here?
Yes.
I think the pain point here actually, I know that the student they have a problem to collect the parcel from the uni storage, right? The third party who handle the parcel in the university. But the point is, our students are willing to pay extra for the postage because the postage that they pay is up to the storage only. So if the parcel want to send directly to the door to door, I mean something like to the hostel, they need to pay another cost. There's another cost they have to pay. So that is the question mark. You know, are they willing to bear the cost? If they are willing to bear the cost, something like probably another $2. I'm not sure, maybe $3 to $4 probably. And then when the money is there, the commercial, the technical part is become more easy because then we have money to pay for programmers, right? That you have to solve it. And then I think you have to make a survey first. You may have to make a survey with the students in the university. They are willing to pay, extra, but they make their life more easier. I think that's all.
Thank you, Chazari.
Idea?
Yes. Okay, Prof. Chandra.
Yeah, I can give you Farhan. A pleasure, Farhan. You first.
Thank you. Apa khabar Isyirah, Aida, Atik, Nurin?
Baik.
Okay, first of mula-mula saya nak ucapkan tahniah lah. I think whatever yang you dah tunjuk tadi, I highly believe you the flow, the thought process you buat tu berdasarkan apa yang Dr. Idia dah ajar dalam kelas. And I saw dalam flow tu nampaklah semua. Mana apa yang you cuba nak buat, what's the process like, ada funding punya apa nama ni thought process kat situ, berapa banyak yang you perlukan. So the process tu semua dah ada, dah betul dah kat situ. And seperti yang judges yang lain maklumkan tadi, I think the first process tu you terskip sikit, which is the validation. Betul ke ini yang student perlukan, berapa ramai yang orang perlukan. And I think macam Tan maklumkan, Cik Azhari maklumkan, actually untuk buat sesuatu bisnes ni, application mobile ke, web app ke, itu nombor 2. Yang nombor 1 yang kita kena pastikan tu adalah keperluan sesuatu servis tu lah. Maknanya betul ke kita perlu buat this kind of delivery ni? Mungkin betul, mungkin tak. Tapi untuk dapatkan maklumat tu, maknanya the first thing yang you kena buat adalah the survey tu lah, maknanya validation. Tak semestinya survey. Maknanya you boleh tanya, you boleh tanya kawan-kawan. And saya rasa maknanya benda paling mudah macam Cik Azhari Cik Tan cakap tadi, WhatsApp, Telegram. Sekarang ni sebelum apa-apa yang kita nak buat, guna WhatsApp dan Telegram tu dah boleh validatekan bisnes yang kita nak buat tu relevan ke tak relevan, boleh buat ke tak boleh buat, or Facebook community ke. So sebelum you jump untuk buat apa-apa idea untuk buat bisnes, buat app ke apa, I think this applies to everyone else. Try to figure out macam mana yang masalah yang you nak selesaikan tu cara yang paling mudah sekali. And from there you buildkan, mana you gunakan whatever yang Dr. Idia dah ajar tu, and you go step by step. Okay? Itu saja daripada saya. Terima kasih.
Yeah, Dr. Idia, I think I allowed the comments by Farhan and Cik Azhari. Before this, Sedi ada buat pertandingan video untuk you pitch your idea, good ideas kan. salah satu idea yang timbul adalah you do laundry for students. There is an indication that some of the students don't want to do their laundry. They want somebody to come and pick up, go and do laundry. All of you are nodding your head. That means it's happening in the campus, I believe. Even though we are in campus, tapi maybe old school of thought, kita tak tahu how it feels. During my time, we bought a washing machine and we had it in the hostel, and then we sell the washing machine. But I don't think so now. All the Inasis has washing machine, so because we have laundry and everything. So everywhere there is an opportunity that's about making money lah. But again, I have to agree with what Cik Farhan dengan Cik Azari said. It's actually a wonderful idea what you guys have brought up ni, very wonderful idea. Cuma kita tak mau tersalah langkah. So we just validate as what they say is, if there is a market that wants this service, then you can step on the gas. Otherwise, you have to break a bit and then think of the same concept, but moving into something else. But to be honest with you guys, I'm impressed with what you guys have presented just now, because I think the parcel issue is a big issue among the students. Sometimes you go, the system is down and everything. So you will be actually a problem solver. That while solving problem, there's an opportunity to make money. So it's good. So again, as I told you in the last class, if you're interested, I'll get back to Dr. Idia. Then we can incubate you and go through the ideation, validation. We got lecturers in marketing who can help you to do market survey. That's what I think we were pressing just now. So those are my comments. All the best to you guys.
Thank you, Prof.
Dr. Idia, I know I'm just a guest here, but can I also comment? I can't help myself.
Of course, Dr. Hendrik and also Prof. Huda.
Thank you guys for the presentation just now. I'm very familiar with the parcel business because it's under my jurisdiction anyway. It's a good idea. I just want to raise two things. Number one is, I think before you come up with, this is a good idea, but before you come up with this idea, I think you need to do a little bit of research first, especially get some numbering or some facts and figure right. For example, you highlighted just now that your projection revenue is based on 28,000 students that will become one of your, will become your customers, which I think a bit inaccurate because on campus we only have 17, maximum 18,000 residents on campus. So 28,000 is an overzealous figures, I might say. Number two is, I think what all the judges said are true in terms of the business model, technology, and so on. One of the things that you may need to have is the skill of anticipating what kind of problem you may encounter, you may face in the future. For example, based on your business model now, as well as your proposal in terms of the apps and services that you want to offer, what might be problems or hiccups that you may face, maybe for the first 6 months or 1 month of your implementation. So if I may ask you guys, what kind of problem do you think you need to address soon once you have your apps and your business up and running? Thank you.
Sorry, can I add something? Okay, for me as a student in UUM, I'm experienced something like when for example, if I send a parcel to UPC, I don't have time. I just can get the parcel when I finish my class at 5:30 like that. Then sometimes the UPC close early, so I don't have enough time. So I must come to the UPC tomorrow. So I think this business can help me as a student, so I can manage. I can make sure that my parcel is safe and it can deliver to me on the right time. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's the benefit of your business, and I believe that. I'm just saying that, you know, you must anticipate what kind of problem or hiccups that your business may face in you know, in the future. So, what kind of problem do you think, or what kind of risk? Risk management is an important you know, factor in your business as well.
Okay, what kind of risk? Sometimes, when I take my parcel, for example, if I late, uh, late to take my parcel is like macam parcel tu jangan bukan hilang, dia macam macam dengan saya pernah terjadi macam saya lambat ambil parcel. Lepas tu parcel saya tu macam dah ke belakang. So macam if we proceed with this business, I can ask people to deliver my parcel at my hostel or my inasis.
So I think one of your main challenges is the speed of delivery, because your model, your business model is actually similar to all last mile delivery business out there. You know, company like JNT, like LEL, that's last mile delivery company. And one of the challenges they face is, you know, getting enough number of people who can deliver the parcel quickly and on time. Yeah, like for example, your business model, right? How many rider do you think is enough to cover the whole campus? And getting the right people and make sure they deliver on time is a big challenge, even if you have the best apps or technology. But that's the thing that the risk that you have to manage. Thank you, Dr. Idiawati.
Dr. Hendrik. Any other insights from Dr. Maslita or Dr. Muaizam?
Okay, I just want to raise one issue. If let's say your business is very successful, okay, hopefully, have you ever thought about the troubleshoot if let's say your business is you gain a lot more service, right? So what about the lost item? Because I think a lost item issue is quite significant for the delivery company. Have you think about that?
For the missing item, we will provide enough staff that will manage the item, the parcel, to make sure that all the record is correct and there are no missing parcel. Okay.
How? How? I mean, how? Because I think about the recording, for example, JNTs and all the rest of the post laju, for example, they have the tracking system. Even then, they still have this problem, quite a lot of problem regarding this, right? So the way they handle this, for example, they have insurance, okay, for their particular items for and then they link to the end delivery. So what about you? Do you have any other ways to solve this issue if let's say thing happens that way, and it may affect one, it will affect your the way people see your company, okay, and at the same time your reputation as well, not even forgetting the loss that you've made on top of the loss that people lost their interest in your company.
Okay, for the solution, maybe we will look future about the solution, but we will try our best to make sure that all parcel will safe and delivered to the student. or client who use our business. Yeah.
Can I add something?
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Can I speak in Malay?
Go ahead.
Kalau bilang kita macam
Your voice is too slow.
okay, kalau pasal tu hilang, kita orang akan macam minta the details and kita orang akan sedaya upaya ganti pasal tu. But kalau boleh kita orang akan sedaya upaya pasal tu hilang. Servis tak adalah macam orang kata ke, tak adalah macam bagi masalah ke. That's all.
Okay, Dr. Maizam, last.
Okay,
Anything?
thank you. I think this is a good what you call concept. How actually you want to recognize masalah. Okay, one thing that I believe I want to ask this developer, what else you can do with your app? For example, takkan just nak ambil surat saja kan? So, is there any area you are looking for to let your client to use your app beside picking up parcel? Thank you.
Okay, for our apps, other than they can they can choose a rider to deliver the parcel, they also can track their tracking number by using our application.
It means that do you serve pick up parcel also? You send and also you get parcel from the door of the student. Is that a possibility for business?
Pardon me?
Beside picking the parcel from UPC,
Okay.
can your app also get the parcel from the door of the student and send that to Post Laju, for example?
Yes, can. You also can do that.
Did you highlight it in your proposal?
No, but we will do it in future. Thank you for your suggestion.
Thank you, Dr. Muhaizam. So I guess that's conclude the first group 8 presentation. Now I would like, thank you guys. So I would like to invite group 7 Syntox Solution to do their pitching.
Can we start now?
Yes.
Don't know how to plug in. Sorry. It's difficult.
Yes, we can start. Okay. Good afternoon to the judging panel and the honorable of the guest, TNC Professor Hendrik Namsari, and also and my fellow members. So, as a UUM student, we all familiar with this motto, that is Ilmu, Budi, and Bhakti. So, there are seek knowledge in order to become victorious and to return to serve UUM. So, currently, we are living with 35,000 of people in our community. So, yet, somehow we feel like we're missing something and somewhere. Maybe it is because we never compete each other. So therefore, we believe that we can connect the missing dots among us, and we can complete each other and become more formidable than before. So my name is Rami, and this is our presentation. And I pass to my next teammate.
Okay. So why do you say that this dot is not connected? Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Divya. We are not connected to each other. Students need extra pocket money, transportation, learning services like Trinity, and so on. For staff, they need to outsource, have like to fetch their children from schools and buy food and research assistant. Lots of work and insecurity, right? This happen because of disequilibrium. It means when there is a shortage in supply and demand. In our case, with supply and demand not meet the community. For example, most of people printing services, but we don't know how many people doing printing service. So this app will solve this problem. Because of disconnecting community, we lost each other. We got more than 30 people in UUM. We don't have a platform to connect each other. So we cannot solve our problems. Next slide, please. Therefore, here we propose 3 objectives to be met. The first objective is to provide platform with high quality and cost-effective service. Our app is really high quality. Second objective is to provide platform to connect community without limitation, which means it's related to the scope and supply the demand. It does not relate to social media. The last objective is to provide cashless and secure platform. We do not have limitation. So anyone, let's say the staff, that needs help to buy food because he or she is busy with some works, so the student accept the job in the app. So that's all from me. Now next presenter Hanif will continue the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya. Hello, hi, I'm Hanif. I would like to continue about the business model. There are many points in business model, but because of limited time, I will present the most important part and the rest is on Miro. First is partnership. We would like to propose our application collaboration with UUMIT and People Pay because our idea for this application is available for everyone in this UUM community, same as the application like UUM student, UUM staff that are currently in Google Play Store. Next, the activity involved as we provide platform to connect each of us. Our ideology is to meet the supply and demand activities in our community. Furthermore, the customer segment, of course. The user are people who in need for help and giving help. As the time goes fast, I will explain briefly about the revenue. Based on chart, you can see the developing stage and cost. So we assume that the apps will be launched within 6 months and estimated cost only for the product is 14,400 ringgit Malaysia. It's a quite big number. As we all first time doing this is what we assume to estimate our cost. So, as my team before already explained the problem and objective, today we are proposing this platform, which is Synthot Solutions, connecting dots among us. As the time limited, the next part is persona. You can see there are 2 persona here, journey map and prototype. As interesting and clearer explanation, we will show in the video. So, let's watch it.
Hi, my name is Divya. I'm a student. Sometimes as a student, I need to pay some services like Turnitin to help my learning. I can't subscribe to Turnitin while I just use for a few times. The important thing is I also need some transportation to make me easier to move around to do my field work or go to shopping. I can't depend on taxi or Grab from strangers. It makes me feel worried about my safety.
Hi, my name is Mas. I'm a student too. I bring my car to UUM. Don't worry, I have a vehicle sticker. Since I bring my car, I have to pay a lot of things. such as the service, the fuel, and more. I really need more money. I can't keep asking my parents or use my loan. I need a job, but I'm a student. What should I do? Luckily, we have Sinto Solution. Sinto Solution is just not asking for help, but you also can give help on the service you expect. Divya needs a transportation and also she needs the Turnitin service. What she needs to do is log in the account, same with her UUM information, choose either she wants asking for help or give help. Since she needs help, therefore she has to click on the first option. Divya has two services, so she needs to complete the form one by one. Once she completes the form, she has to wait until the supplier accepts her, for those who want to give help on that service. Let's go to the persona 2, Mas. Mas have a car and she needs more money, so she can do a part-time job in Sinto Solution and give help for those who need transportation service. Hey, this is Divya. I know her. Let me accept her to be my first customer. Don't worry, in Sinto Solution we have GPS, so Mas and Divya may know their location.
Thanks for driving me, Mas.
You are welcome, Divya. Have a nice day. Then, Mas need to click on the complete button and the charge will deduct from Divya account. Divya also can rate and give her positive feedback on Mas service, so other people will see and believe on her.
Thank you, Sintok Solution. You solved my problems.
So do I. Thank you, Sinto Solution.
Okay, that's all for us. Thank you. We can continue to Q&A session.
I would like to welcome judges to start the Q&A. Anyone?
Hi, can I start?
Sure.
It's a very quite clear presentation. Thank you for sharing with us your apps. I just wonder, how would you validate people who offer services? For example, like I want to offer services. How do you validate me? Do I have to put the IC number, for example, together with my picture, like some digital finance do, things like that?
Allow me to answer.
Oh, yes, please.
As we proposed on the video just now, the application we will assume as the same as UUM student application or UUM for staff application that already available on Google Play. So by doing that, everyone that already registered with UUM, either student, staff or lecturer, they are already connecting with the application. So by login, just put matric number or staff ID, then the password. Everyone will get the account from the first day they register to the UUM.
Oh, so meaning Oh, sorry, Hikam. So meaning that if let's say I stay in Changlun and I have car and I'm not doing anything, I cannot offer services for the students, for example, to do the whatever the category inside your platform.
If the user is in the UUM community, is the user student or staff or lecturer, so anyone with the area can do the job.
But cannot outside of the UUM area, cannot.
Yes, because that's the point to secure the platform.
I see. All right. Okay.
Thank you for the question.
I have one interesting question. When you think about this app and you want the user among the student to use whether they are providing the service or taking the service. Now, what is the minimum amount that these charges will be? And what is acceptable? Do you do any assessment on that? The minimum rate. Thank you.
Thank you for the question, Doctor. We never do any assessment before. We only based on our experience, based on the demand that already going on our group WhatsApp.
Okay, so I'm asking, what do you think the minimum for one service? How much should you charge student, and how much you willing to pay? Because you are all student, right?
Yes.
So how much you willing to pay? Minimum. Thank you.
For what I understand, the question is about the prices for each service, right? So it's up to who need and who willing to pay. So basically, as I take example, Sapu in UM, the minimum price to all around UM is RM3. There are also Sapu that just until RM5, just from Ina SysTM to Vmall, take RM5. So that's depend on any user. They can put their own price, how many they are willing to pay, and who want to accept the price. I hope this answered the question.
Name your system. Sorry, so just interrupt. Your system is more like a bidding concept or something like offering. Let's say I want to have a trip to Changlot, so I'm willing to pay probably about $3. Okay, and then it's up to the who has a car or who's the car owner who want to accept and then make a carpool with me, something like that, right? It's not something like a fixed charges. Am I right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I have a question. So if I get the concept correctly, I think something like a go get but for UUM. So you mentioned about cashless. I'm curious, like how do you get that done technically? Because students most of them don't have credit card, as we know. So any platforms that you plan to use?
Good question for Mr. Tang. For your information, UUM always endorse to become cashless university. On the MSK season, Minggu Suara Kenal, they always one slot from the Keeper Pay. Keeper Pay is one of the company that promote the cashless services. So many shop stall here, even cafe using Keeper Pay. So we are taking the advantage on our application.
Dr. Idia, can I ask a question here? I got two things. I think I agree with like what Dr. Moizam asked, because you are connecting the dot. So you engage into several types of services. It can be a car, it can be anything, right? The way I understand it. So how is your pricing going to be? Because your pricing has to be very, very versatile. You cannot charge the same amount for car rental and maybe doing laundry or etc. etc. That's my first question. Second question is, it's an A and B. The A is, where is going to be your company's revenue stream? How are you going to make money? The B is, how many percent are you going to make? I mean, I understand at this stage you tak sampai ke business model lagi. Tapi andaian lah, because your services are anything under the sun. So you cannot have a straightforward what do you call commission basis, kan? Because some the price is high, but probably the gross profit of the particular person is low. So how are, any ideas about that?
Good question for Mr. Chandra. For the going back for the price, okay. I give some example. Basically, in currently the opportunity is happen on the WhatsApp. Okay, everyone put who wants sapu girl levels only, and if we can see on the WhatsApp they already put the price list. Who going there? Same as 2019. There are some people that offer 2019 service, and they also put the price list there. So it is already happened that nobody control the price. So same in this application, we do not control the price. Who put the price and who take the opportunity. For the revenue stream, we at this moment we never think about that. We think this application just for community service and something like that. But for the last presentation, Mr. Azhari used to comment on another group that how about we put some iklan in the application or subscription for premium. As example, for standard user may accept for 30 tasks only for 1 month. But for premium user may accept unlimited tasks or something like that. But we never go for that far. Just answering the question.
Thank you for being honest, because that is the part that I think Sadie will be there to help you guys out. Don't worry, you're doing a good job there.
So I think a continuation from Dr. Chandra. I think as you also rightly shared, Hikam, about that the services is already on WhatsApp, right? So that's how you know that there's a demand out there. But if you want to move someone from WhatsApp to use your platform, why do they actually need to move from WhatsApp to the platform? So this is the first thing that we need to clarify. What is their challenges that they need to go to your platform? Secondly is that your platform is trusted because of the people who deliver on behalf of you. So if you fail to identify the right people that have capability, discipline to really deliver on behalf of your platform, then your platform is going to be ruined. So one of my friends runs a company called GoGet. So she is she's very particular in getting the people on board. So you're not just getting everyone who want to offer the service, but you need to get someone who is really trusted, really good in delivering, and then you need to find a way how do you validate that. To make sure that they comply, you need to have a standard or policy basically in your system where they need to comply. If they don't comply, they cannot provide the service. So rating system is okay, but that's not good enough, because the moment that they spoil your brand, people will not actually think about the person who deliver, but they think about your platform. Let's say if someone buy from Lazada, right? If someone screw up, they say, Lazada is a bad one, right? So I think that's just a comment.
Thank you for the point of view. Appreciate it.
I want to add one thing. This is a good idea. The only thing that I need students to think, we haven't touched about giving tips to people. So I think you have to work out how to actually get people from WhatsApp business to your app. If let's say people use your app, it's not because you can say prices is very changing and depend on the user. So, but if the user can give tips, so 1 star or 2 star, every tip is something like can be changed into cash by the delivery. So it's something worth to think, because why? Student actually need extra money, but it's about how to personalize the service. So your app maybe think about giving an area where or tips, because I think student they want cheap services, but they also uh, but kaya dengan penghargaan tips. So that is maybe one area you can venture into your, because this app you can do a lot of things. Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Moizam. So with the interest of time, I think I have to pass the rest for the judges. Maybe you can share your thoughts later for the next group. So again, thank you very much, Group 8.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Sorry, Group 7, Syntax Solution. Well done, Group 7, Syntax Solution. Now I would like to invite Group 10, Isuki Innovation, to do their pitching.
I think she's muted.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Good afternoon to our special appearance judges, Dr. Idia and my fellow friends. We believe most of us like travel, but due to COVID-19 pandemic, we do not go out for the traveling. We also believe crisis is an opportunity. Therefore, we developed a mobile application which named Rumi to help in develop an AI platform between the tourist and the host. Now we would like to show a video for you. IP, please.
All right. So now I would like to introduce our application again. So what is Rumi? Rumi is a mobile application that helps foreign visitors to find a suitable hotels by using AI algorithms, and then the host able to earn the income by renting their properties.
And next is personas. There are two personas in our application. The first one is travelers or tourists, and the host. So the next one is problem identifications. There are two problem identifications. The first one is most hotel booking applications do not have an AI algorithm which cannot automatically recommend the most suitable hotel for user in search result according to their previous search. And the second one is foreign traveler have to convert their currency into Malaysian ringgit to pay for the hotel reservations. And my teammate will be present the product scenarios.
Next, I will present about the product scenario. The user is traveler, tourist, or the host. The goal is to find the best hotel in the travel. The motivation is helping recommend the most suitable hotel according to the user's previous search. The external factor consists of two, which is confused that user did not know which hotel was better suited for them to choose. Next is relax. User want to travel in the future. Next.
For the user journey map, in our application have the 6 steps. The first one is the user as people who want to book the hotel for their trip. Secondly, user can register the account and log in this application. Thirdly, they can search the hotel they are interested in for their trips. Then they can book the dates for the hotel according to their trip plan. Then they will pay the order with their familiar currency and finally when the planned date comes they will check in the book the hotels and they can give the feedback on the application after checkout. Next.
This is the sort of rooming. The strength is to show the most suitable hotel for the tourists based on the AI algorithm recommendation. The weakness is limited fund to expand the company, while the opportunity is the tourist formation is keep increasing, then we can meet the requirement because of high demand. The trend is the competition with other similar applications. Next.
For the empathy map, the traveler the plan is unsure to find the suitable hotel, and the gang is one and needs in more types of hotel. And for the host, the plan is unsure to find the traveler and they want to get more booking from the application. Next. This is our business canvas model. Our solution is provide the payment gateway which accept different currency worldwide and using the AI algorithm to recommend and match the most suitable hotel for the travelers or tourists to choose. And our channel for this application is through the online advertisement, social media, Play Store, App Store, and the Google advertisement. And our cost structure is for the entire marketing, operation, and the tech development. The most important revenue stream is collect from the rooming charge from the host 3% and 1% for the tourist. Next.
For the estimate cost, the time estimate for the completion of the application is in 12 months. The raw overall cost estimate will be around 2,100, including the other costs. Average salary of each advertise is 2,000. For the estimate revenues, the Asian population is consist 6,722,320,001 people. The revenue example is if rent out one room is 100 ringgit, then if have 1% of tourist rent, our revenue will same have 6,722,320,001. Then the charge from tourist is 1% and host is 3%. So the total estimate revenue will have 27,089,280.
So our storyboard start with a welcome page. User can choose login or register a new account. After registration, user can get into the main page. Next slide. So in the main page, our application will recommend a hotel based on AI analysis and the user's big data. Then user can choose one hotel and see the detail of it. Finally, user can choose the room type. Yeah, let's see. So the last one is prototyping. I will share my screen now. Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
We can.
Yes.
So the first is a welcome page. The user can click start. So the user can choose to log in or sign up. Here is the main page. User can change the date and the number of rooms to search the hotel they want. When user move the screen down, they can see the hotel we recommend based on AI and big data. So they can click one hotel, for example, the Berjaya Langkawi. They can see the details and the map of this hotel. The user can use Book Now to choose the room type. After that, if user are an international tourism, for example, like me, they can go to the setting page and to change the nation and the currency to complete the payment. Thank you. That's all of us presentation.
Thank you, team. So I would like to open the floor for Q&A session. Let me make it a very quick Q&A session.
Okay. Maybe I start first.
Okay, sure. Go ahead, Atasha.
Thank you. I think I saw a lot of effort has been put in place for this presentation. You have even demo system, etc. The idea is big, which is great. And I realize that you keep on emphasizing on artificial intelligence. Would you mind sharing about your artificial intelligence? How smart it is? How different, without artificial intelligence and versus using your intelligence? That's my number one question. And then, are you going to build separate app, like for example your own app to utilize the artificial intelligence, or is there any other way for you to utilize that artificial intelligence?
Okay, so first, our algorithm that we want to use is using the Python. That is actually the final year project that I'm doing, but not in this travel area, in the property area. For the AI, we would from the user search, every time they search, they will search that according to their location, age, gender, to give them provide the most suitable hotel for them to choose. And for the we do not have another application to analyze the AI algorithm. We just use the AI algorithm to analyze to give the better solution and recommendation for the user.
Okay, so I think I will make a slight comment. So when, especially, I think I saw so many presentations in the world. When you want to solve something, you use either AI, I use blockchain. You name all the technology. Try not to emphasize on that particular, unless you really want to go a tech conference. Then it makes sense for you to, or CTO conference. Then it makes sense. So that's number one. So AI doesn't solve the problem. AI is just as enabler. So try not to emphasize on that. Secondly, is that if AI is your proprietary, actually instead of building your separate app, you can actually work as a plugin. You can work Booking.com with others as a plugin instead of a separate app. Thank you.
Thank you, Tasha, for the great insight. We have 2 minutes left for the Q&A session.
Okay, can I ask something? If let's say I am the user, okay, what makes me want to choose you compared to Agoda or Airbnb, for example? Because I don't care about AI and the the one behind that, right? I just want it to be more efficient for me. And for example, like Booking and Agoda, I have like a loyalty membership, for example, and I get lots of benefits when I keep doing their using their services. So I get lots of cash benefit, for example. So how would you get me to connect to your roomie?
Okay. We think first maybe we can cooperate with the travel company that they also provide the tourist guide for them, because if Booking or Agoda that may not have the tourist guide for them to guide them if they want that for traveling. So we may provide the tourist guide with the cooperation with the travel company, or maybe sometimes the tourists they book from with the host, but the host suddenly cancel their booking. Then maybe can buy the insurance from us to prevent if any cancellation, that they can get back the money with some money with that. Thank you.
Okay, any other question? Last one.
I just want to say something a bit. It looks like there's a lot of effort as in put it in this presentation. Same like Mr. Natasha has mentioned. Good job, a very good job, and it's very good presentation. I mean, it's a surprise that like student like you can do such of a very good presentation, and then a very because looks like that your mobile is not just in concept. Actually, it's already maybe 50 to 60% ready. So just take note on the commercial side only from the few judges that comment just now about what is the difference between you and other solutions, and don't focus on the AI too much, because people outside there, they are not understand what is AI, what is blockchain, everything. What they understand is what is benefit for me. Like me, I am the booking user. I'm the booking.com user. I've always used the booking.com for travel. So you must beat me. The software must beat the booking.com. Why should I choose you compared to the booking.com? Because booking.com gives me some discount and so on, because I'm the loyalty user, right? So that's a point that you probably need to add in. And I think this software can be commercial. So good luck. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chelari. Mr. Tan, 1 minute.
Yeah, thanks. So I like to comment on the charges that you are, if not mistaken, you are charging the tourist 1% and the hotel 3%. But from what I understand, the payment gateway probably will take a big chunk out of this. So you might want to do some study there first.
All right. So that can conclude all. Mr. Tan, thank you very much. Team. So now I would like to invite our next presenter.
Dr. Idia,
Yes.
Dr. Chandra said, what is this group number?
Okay. 10.
I missed the group number. Sorry.
Is it group 10?
Group 10. Okay.
Yes.
8, 7, and 10.
Yes. 8, 7,
Okay.
10.
Excellent. Thank you.
Key innovation. All right. So thank you, group 10.
Thank you, Group 10.
Innovation.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
doctor.
you.
Thank you, doctor.
For the judges.
I think 2 of the group members are in China at this point of time. And the temperature is like 5 to 6 degrees Celsius. Correct me if I'm wrong. So now I would like to invite group 3, flying package, to do the pitching. Over to you, group 3.
Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone.
Salam.
Okay, now we start sharing our book. Flying package is, we believe there's some remote area and in the world and development for express the delivery. What's this? Yeah, and delivery for express the life. Our company will be provide the delivery company to deliver the packages from the remote area that will don't provide to and difficult to provide the delivery for them, like and also our package. That's my book exam. Okay, now we start again. Fly packaging, it's application for deliver. It's company for deliver package for under deliver development areas that remote that far from the cities, and it's not easy to deliver the express and package to that area in the same time. And our application also it's provide real time location to tracking the package and until to arrive to the user. And we provide the one function feature that will can the everyone it's be delivered in his area, like in UUM student, the UUM students can rent money because share subscribe in this application, in our application to deliver from UUM to inside UUM, or opposite side from inside UUM to UUM. This is our advantage of this package. We have for 24 hours line, and package will be safe 100%, and all packages monitoring in real time to tracking your package from the location and to your destiny, and cover all the range, all time express, and we provide agent in the particular area for the user, and we try to cover all the world future, and this is our grand chart for our team. And now start in prototyping. We start with the this prototyping for our application. We start with the login or registration for the first user. The user should put the picture for security and the package to arrive safe. After doing registration and login, we start the application. The application, the first page will show some ads in the application and our particular package and express package. And we have 4. The first one is package that will take long time to arrive to customer, and express package that will take just short time. And this one is also can tracking the package by use the map, and also for the agent side, the user will upload the package by basal or documentation, and the number of how the content, the price, and type of packaging, and add it. And here the profile. The main idea of this our application is for help students to get their package, or to help people to get the product and delivery faster, and also specific for students to they rent money for be agent in this application and deliver the packages in free time, like in free time, and get money in this area inside UUM or Shanglon or Al-Star. And the price will be depends on the distance between the agent and our customer. And that's it. Okay. And now we'll start the AQ section. Go.
Thank you, Ahmad. So we would like to open the floor for Q&A session.
Yeah, can I just start with a short question?
Sure.
Okay. Bawazir is a good presentation, good insight to what you have said. It's just like trying to be a bit sarcastic, being on here, not actually intending. I want to know what is so special that I want to get into your platform when there is many other courier services platform there. So what's the benefit that you have?
The benefit is everyone in the particular area you can be agent to deliver. That will be easy to the company to have many agents in that area. That will be make faster than other companies like that. Like for example, I am in UUM. I want to deliver something outside or to Baslajo. Just when one of students is free of have transportation, that we can assign my document to that particular place to deliver.
Hi, I'm Isyang from Magic. So I like the idea because you try to solve the last mile delivery to the rural area. I think it's aligned with what the national courier company try to solve as well, right? But the problem is that you mentioned you'll be using a real-time location technology to track all this stuff. But as you know, remote area normally they equal to bad connectivity, right? How you make sure tracking that require internet will work in this area, right?
And that's really that's good point to look at the angle of this thing. But we try to, if we provide like a voice and contract with the agent directly in the area they don't have internet or data.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I think probably you can emphasize more on the part where you are actually a social enterprise, where you try to solve social issues, so that they will actually add marks to your ideas more.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. May I know, beside Bawazir, can other members say something about this project? Thank you. Anything, just share something.
Thank you for the presentation. I think there are three things that's very important in the pitch. You must be clear, you must be compelling, you must be credible. And what has credibility that I saw in the presentation is that you are saying that if I'm not mistaken, is that if we choose you, there will not be a problem at all. So even though that is true, even though you can change the world, but you shouldn't say that in the presentation because, how do we know that there will not be a problem? There's never a company in the world that doesn't have a problem. We grow because of the problem. So now you're saying in your presentation, there is no problem when we choose you. It doesn't make sense. So practically, I'm just giving you direct feedback. So you think about it, think about your presentation, structured in such a way that if you're saying that you have 90% or 95% of trust by the customer, then how do you reach to that number? That is something that maybe you can think of as a suggestion.
Okay, thank you for the suggestion.
So, okay, back to Dr. Moizam's question just now. Kosigan, you want to say anything? Ahmad?
That's all. Doctor.
Abdul Rahman, you want to say anything about this? About the project?
Yes, madam, I didn't hear the question because the connection is a little bit bad.
Dr. Moizam is asking, can you say something about the project? Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The project, the idea of the project, we make the project because for the students of UUM, many students in UUM they doesn't have the transportation to take their parcel from the shop, from the place of the UUM. So we can deliver the parcel from any in a sense to the others and also receive it. And we make it easier. We can make it easier for the students because most students in UUM they doesn't have transportation. They doesn't have cars. They just use the bus of the UUM. So we can transfer the we can take the package to Changlong, to Vimol, to any area inside the UUM or to Changlong.
Thank you, Abdul Rahman.
Welcome.
Kosigan?
Maybe Kosigan can answer my question.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wonder about the sustainability of your project, okay, of your business. Because okay, let's be honest. Lots of logistic delivery company is not doing that well. Okay, for example, like Post Laju Nationwide, okay, starting to decline over time. And then, for example, like JNT, okay, they have the parent company, right, that support them in a good way. And then Grab, for example, Grab, they use the delivery end to end, we call that last mile delivery based on their original platform. Okay, that part of business is just a small part of their business. Okay, it included inside the platform itself. So how do you think you can make sure that the sustainability of your business model is not being affected in the long run or even in the short run as well? Okay, Kosigan.
Okay, for our transportation, okay, Madam asked about the sustainability, how we're going to sustain this project until the end, right, Madam? Okay, first of all, we will take care of our packaging. Before we send our packaging, we will make sure the packaging is perfect, and we should not give any error or fall down. Take it carefully. So it's give a more rate for the customer. While they reach there, they will receive a good safe parcel, and we'll take care of the transportations. So it's transportation because the delivery will be not late, got any repairs or anything. We will send on time. So far, it's all good.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
So I guess that's complete. Yeah.
Can I add?
What was it?
The suitability also because we use like I say, the local, it can be faster more than other company for delivery, because when you order something, it's near you or in your place, it will be delivered faster. Like, or sometime you will like many stage to deliver to another stage with use this application. I hope you understand. Any question?
Okay, I think that's all for the Q&A session. So again, with the interest of time, we have to move to another team. Congratulations, this team.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Madam.
Thank you, madam.
So now I would like to invite group 9. This is the second last presentation of the day with the title Easy Delivery. I think you guys love all this delivery kind of thing. And I think you guys have issues with deliveries in campus. So over to you, Farhana. Fitria, Norfitra, you are muted. Just switch on your, okay. Okay, you have
Sorry.
You need to restart again. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to all the judges and my fellow friends. My name is Novitra binti Mr. Pudang Jaisamud and I am the CEO of this team. We have Siti Nur Anissa, the CTO, Nurul Fatin Shahira, our CDO, and Nur Farhana binti Rozali, our CFO, and Hani Karmila binti Abdullah Maghribi, our CMO. Next, we are introducing this application to help small entrepreneurs around UUM Sinto and Changlun. And we also want to fulfill and satisfy cravings of students and customers. As we know, the problem identification was as a student, we do not have time to buy food because some of students are very busy with the classes and assignments. And there are also a student who lack or no transport available, especially a student from Bukit Kachi, to buy food from outside because we know that students who below semester 3 are not allowed to bring any transport. And the other one, delivery service such as Foodpanda and GrabFood are not reachable, especially in Bukit Kachi. We did try to order some Foodpanda, but when we want to pin our location, it say that the location are not found. As the solution, we are proposing easy delivery to save students time to go out to buy food by simply ordering through the application and will be sent to the student in Bukit Kachi. And we would like to build an application that make it easier for students to order and buy food from outside. This also can provide fast and good delivery service. And also, we want to help the small entrepreneurs around UUM to propose their products. about this app. It is a food delivery app that delivers food straight to location pin, even it is a rural area or whatever. It can be pinned from the map. This application offers various of food from a lot of famous food restaurants and stores near customers, but we are focusing on the small entrepreneurs who are running the business around the UUMs. This service is available for 24 hours and provides several methods of payment, which is on cash delivery, credit or debit card, Keeper Pay, and Touch and Go e-wallet. So we have two persona, which is the staff and the customer or students. This is one of the persona, Alicia, age 22, as a job student, studies in information technology. Influence, Alicia is a UUM student who stays at Bukit Kachi, which is far from main campus. She needs to find Grab or Sapu to buy food. It takes a lot of time and requires more money to get her favorite food. So the goal is Alicia needs to save her time and money when buying food at the outside of a restaurant. As the pain point, her feeling wasting time and exhausted. As the impact, Alicia feels it is not worth wasting her time and money to find Grab or Sapu to buy food. This is the empathy map. So I would like to explain a bit about comparison. The difference between cafe, GrabFood, and easy delivery. For the operation hour, cafe only operate until 10 p.m. only, which is sometimes, even though it's not be at 10, but the food are already out of food already. And the GrabFood are only available until 12 a.m., while our easy delivery are available until 24 hours. As the food offered, cafes are offered the same menu, such as Malay food, Chinese food, and Indian food. GrabFood offered fast food and selected restaurant only, which means only the registered registered restaurant have GrabFood and Foodpanda. And for our easy delivery, we do offer food from stalls, cafe, restaurant, and fast food around UUM and Changlun menus. Next are the location. Cafe are stayed around UUM and in Bukit Kachi, and GrabFood only make a delivery to UUM main campus. It is not include Bukit Kachi, while easy delivery cover all locations include UUM main campus and Bukit Kachi. For the storyboard, we will go to Miro. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry for taking time. Okay, this is the interface of our apps, which is we have a login and sign up. So the customer have to sign up or log in, fill in the form of the sign up. And we will have to log in into the apps. As we can see, the first page are the list of the restaurants such as Amirul Tom Yum, Tom Yum Susu, Nasi Lemak Kampung Darah, Makcik Kia Goreng Pisang, Bakso Pulut Ayam. So this is all of the small stalls and cafe and restaurant around the UUM. So if we choose one of the menu, click on the menu on Amirul Tom Yum for an example, so we can see the menu that appear, which is it has all the menus offered, like main dishes and drinks. Then we just have to click on the plus button to add on the food. And we can go for checkout. Here we can see how many and quantity the item and the price display. So we can pin our location at the pin your location, and it will show the subtotal and the charge. But if we click pay, it will show the payment method. The payment method offer are cash on delivery, debit or credit, keeper pay, and touch and go e-wallet. As if we are a UUM student, we have just click on the button UUM student, and we can scan our metric card, so we can get a special offer, a special discount only for UUM students. We are only provide the discount for UUM student. So for the next page, the total bill of the selected order include the discount. So we can just pay for the actual amount after the discount. And it will appear the page of success. We just have to wait for our order to be received.
So, okay, thank you very much. Nurul tried him. Are you finished?
A little bit, madam.
Oh, you have some more. All right. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
So I just make it simple. For the cost structure, we do have a technology platform, marketing ads, and employees as the revenue stream. We have a commission and orders and delivery fees. This is RM3 per delivery, as 3,500 students are only student in Karachi, estimate student in Karachi only. And we have branding promotion, means every restaurant are offered promotion, but not the same percentage. It's depend on the restaurant, how much they want to give. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you, Norfitra and team for very, I think you live in Bukit Kachi, right? Very practical solution for Bukit Kachi's
Yes.
and residences. Okay, with the interest of time, we have left 5 minutes for the Q&A session. So just for the judges, just throw your questions quickly. Thank you.
Can I just quickly do something? Hi Fitria, I think it is something that I have been asking either the academic or the students to look at. It's a good opportunity not only for Kachi, I think the entire campus, which includes the staff. The only thing maybe you've said I've missed, what's going to be your revenue stream? Are you going to get income from the merchandiser? I mean, all the makcik kia and everything, or are you going to just get some portion from the delivery? And then I think it's going to be like a platform like Food Panda or Grab Food where the delivery service is done. Am I correct?
Yes, it is an application just like Foodpanda and GrabFood, but the problem is the advantage is it has a discount. Even though from Makcik Kia goreng pisang, we can have a little discount. Makcik Kia might, yeah.
No, I just wanted to know, where do you make your money? Where do you think that you're going to make your money from?
Oh,
You nak dapat bayaran ni daripada siapa, macam mana? Sama ada daripada penjual ataupun yang hantar barang, atau where is your revenue stream going to come from?
Oh, we can daripada orang install, the person who install the apps,
Oh, that
and we
means
also have the delivery charge, but when the discount, it cut not all of the charge, so it still have the balance as our income.
income lah. That means you akan bayar juga kepada orang yang deliver, you akan bayar juga kan?
Yes.
So you have to I do not know ni, I tengok daripada konsep business sikit lah. If you're going to get money from me when I register to your app, you tak register lah. Ya. Kan idea tu okay, idea entrepreneurship tu okay, tapi yang business tu mungkin kena polish. Tak apa, saya tak persalahkan, tapi you got to think out loud lah kan. Macam you register Food Panda, you tak payah bayar apa-apa. You register Grab Food, you tak bayar apa-apa. Bila you bayar kepada Grab tu, Grab dia ambil lah certain percentage daripada merchandiser, dia ambil certain percentage daripada delivery. So maybe you have to play like that. Kalau tidak, you'll be out of the market. Memang application bagus, tapi dari segi nak masuk dalam perniagaan tu mungkin dia out kan. So I want you to think about that lah. That's the only thing that I have, Vidya.
Thank you.
Fitra, thank you for the presentation. Great. Yang untuk Makcik Kia juga lah kan. So Makcik Kia ni dia reti ke guna app ni? Kan kejap lagi dia tengah-tengah goreng pisang nak dapat info kan. So macam mana dia reti ke nak guna apps?
Oh, yang tu kita sepatutnya ada notification lah. Sebab sekarang pun paling minimum WhatsApp pun makcik-makcik pandai guna.
Kalau macam tu mungkin boleh buat WhatsApp je kan. WhatsApp order delivery and then hantar. Lepas tu sebab kadang-kadang kalau kita ada app baru takut dia orang tak nak guna kan. That's my comment lah.
Okay, thank you.
Satu lagi saya nak tanya one last setting. Fitra, kalau ada check ke kalau sebab your platform is 24 hours, ada check ke berapa ramai restoran yang buka 24 hours? Lepas tu kalau restoran tu outside of UUM macam mana dia orang nak hantar
Oh, yang tu kalau selalunya Amiro Tom Yum dia selalu tutup lambat. Kadang-kadang 2 to 3 AM still open. So, tu advantage lah untuk siapa-siapa yang dapat tengah study ke apa ke. Kalau untuk outside pun still kita provide tapi dia cuma ambil masa lambat sikit lah untuk sampai. Tapi kalau untuk student di Karachi dia akan hantar kepada sampai pagar depan tu je lah. Student kena pick up sendiri dekat pagar.
Thank you, Dr. Masnita. Mr. Tan, last question?
Don't have much questions. Just I don't quite know the situation. I'm not familiar with Kachi. It sounds like there's not much food available there. But yeah, I'm just afraid the market maybe is too small for the app. It may be overkill there. Yeah, it's probably you want to think like outside how you can use the app for to cover more bigger market size, more users. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, saya nak komen satu. I think every participant here have to know lah. Now, when you develop an app, okay, it's good. You want to solve a problem, but you have to look back the policy of the university. Now, example, food. Why we don't allow outside people to deliver inside UUM? That's the reason why. Because UUM want to protect student, for example, food poisoning. Kalau ada masalah makan salah, siapa nak bertanggungjawab kan? So this is the reason whoever develops a business idea, you have to look what is the university policy. Does it allow for such business to conduct? It's a good that you want to solve problem where students want to eat late time. Okay, but I think this is one area you have to check first. Whether the university allow it or not. Even though you demand nakkan app ni, tapi in the end is cannot be done because there are certain rules. For example, kereta sapu kan, why it is not legitimate now lah. But when you have this app, it becomes a legitimate way to make money by the student. So please consider that. That's all. Good way. Cuma satu saja. Sanggup ke pelajar-pelajar ni nak bayar duit untuk benda ni? Sebab student dia tak ada income. Kan? So itu saya punya kerisauan saya jugalah.
Okay. Terima kasih atas semua cadangan. Thank you, Madam.
All right. Thank you very much to Nur Fitra and the team, Group 9 Easy Delivery. Now, this is the last group. Bikin Tech Group, group number 2. So, let's invite group number 2.
Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon to everyone. Okay, we are from group 2, which is Bikin Tech. Okay. First of all, the big why we create or we choose the business. Basically our business is about create a website product, and why we create this product, because we want to help the student, and we also want to help the community in UUM. Okay, because we want to offer and provide a student a lecture about a website and template for other related anything field. Okay, next. Okay, the problem that we identify is sometimes UUM portal has a server down, and this is one the initiative to make a easy for the lecturer to create a alternative website to communicate with the student. Okay, next is okay, the persona is basically for the student and then for community UUM and also for the lecturer. Okay.
The cost of making this business is, we check 10,000 ringgit, including a total salary of 2,480 ringgit, and buy a PC for 8,720 ringgit. Okay, next is storyboard. Okay, first, the user must register their username, password, and email address. Next, after they register, the user must log in by put their username and password. Okay. After you log in, the user can choose any template that they want. The template consists of various categories. For example, we have a business template, technology, and education. Okay, after the user choose the template, the user make a purchase, and they can choose one of the payment method we have. We already cooperate with bank, online banking, for example, like CIMB, Maybank, and after the user choose the payment, and the next, the user can download their template in their profile after the payment complete. Okay, the last, the user can give their feedback and submit to the company owner. This feedback will help us to make an improvement. Okay, that's all for the storyboard. Thank you.
5 minutes from the judges.
Okay, probably I can start first. I have 3 questions here.
Okay.
First, yes, who will create these templates for you? Do you use your own staff, or you allow other UM students to create the template and sell it on your platform? So second, okay, yeah, you can answer first.
Okay, I answer first. Okay, basically, our idea to bring the student of multimedia and student of industry creative to make to prop their product and to market around the UUM. Basically, that was the idea.
Okay.
But and also we also create our own product to among the community of UUM for the such as for the small business something like that.
Okay, so I assume that you can produce the template yourself. So have you tried to provide 1 or 2 for free and to validate if people really want it or not? So that's my second question. You can think about that. The third one would be how many templates that you need to sell to cover your costs, right? So that would be the third questions. It seems like your costing is quite high as well. So you need to, and you're selling a template like 15 ringgits, and yeah.
Basically there was just a estimate for the costing. We not really calculate the actually cost.
Okay.
Because the costing include the server of the web and the salary of the staff, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. One question only from me. This because this is the last group, so I always ask this group that is in the last. My question: what is your opinion from this activity lah, hackathon ni? What is your opinion? Student UUM want to work part time, getting money, duit, cari duit. Work is balance between study and work, or because of urgent want to get money. So what is your opinion? Thank you.
Maybe for my opinion, basically the job and studies actually they are both important, but a student need to clarify study first. Because they actually go to university to study and so on, right? Then in other side, they also if they have a free time or they know how to arrange the time, they can prefer part-time work at the around UUM.
What do you think? Bima is currently in Indonesia.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you think if let's say there is a platform for part-time jobs, do you think you will go for it?
If I comfortable with the job, I will go it. But you must be at your own risk. If you have a study to finish after before you finish your study and you do a part-time job, it's at your own risk. Yeah, you must have I think wait. Responsible to yourself. Thank you.
Okay. How about you, Ashraf? Do you think doing another jobs while studying?
Yes, I think it's good for do part time to create a website template.
Which means it's around your forte. It's not like being the food panda, not like that lah.
Yes, yes.
Right. Who is in the group? Who else in the group? Okay. Judges, last row.
Okay, I can take this one last question. You must have a business model that quite similar to what you are proposing right now. So can you share with us how successful they are and what company that you follow quite closely?
Okay, basically we follow the company that from the something like IT company from the other side, outside. For example, we choose a MSC company, something like that, and then we follow their. But because our company objective is to help the small entrepreneur to market their product. That was basically our idea. But since we need to focus on the UUM market, so we choose the customer persona or customer among the student and lecturer. That's all.
What is the name of the company that you follow?
I am MSC Multimedia Stationery Corridor.
Yeah, that one is the rest of the
Yes.
corridor, right? But the
Yes.
exact name of that company that you follow through, you don't have any.
No, because we only think about the problem that we want to solve. For the what we could give a value for the customer.
Right. So I guess that concludes everything. So thank you very much, everyone for participating, especially to the judges, Mr. Tan, Atasha, Wan Muhammad Farhan, Mr. Azari left already because of engagement as well. Also Prof. Chandra, who stayed from the beginning until the end. He actually had other engagement, but he sacrificed that engagement just to be with us. Thank you very much. And his team, he also have his deputy director here, Dr. Wan, and also other team members, Dr. Masita Misiran, and also Dr. Muhaizam. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. So,
Assalamualaikum. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Idia. Please give us the potentials to us so that we can groom further. Dr. Wan will get in touch with you.
definitely. Thank you very much, everyone.